Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a different kind of video. I am going to be doing a book review for you guys. So since it is Halloween season, I decided to finish up a Stephen King novel. This is my first Stephen King novel and it is Carrie. So this was Stephen King's first published novel, and to me this was really a great story. It wasn't necessarily as terrifying as I thought it would be, but it definitely had some creepy moments, and it showed me as to why people love Stephen King so much. So with this book, there are a lot of different factors. I'm just gonna do a non-spoily part right now, and then after I will do the spoilers. I'll make sure to tell you when. So this book is mainly about a girl named Carrie White, but people call her Carrie, and she is a very shy and timid girl who doesn't have any friends and is bullied every day basically, and it's a really sad, so she's just going through life, and then her mother is a very religious woman who borders on abusive, and Carrie all her life has had strange things happening to her, and so you get to learn what strange things are happening and why they're happening. And yeah, there's just a lot of moral depth to this. A lot of it has to do with mother-daughter relationships. Also a lot of it has to do with remorse and dealing with societal pressures and how we should live life to the fullest and not treat people the way we would want to be treated. On Goodreads, I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars. It was really great. It really caught my attention and kept me reading for a long period of time. And this is a really short book. It's only 253 pages. So it is not a long, tedious read. It definitely is interesting. So, and it's told by articles about what happens to Carrie, and so I will link my Goodreads down below, and you can see what books I want to read and which books I've already read. So I'm going to get into the spoilery part of this video. So if you haven't read Carrie, please go read it. It's so short and it won't take you very long, and then we can talk about it together. For the spoiler part of this, the first scene where Carrie ends up getting her period and doesn't know what's happening, I found that to be very heart-wrenching, knowing that all these girls, like not even one, decided to stand up for Carrie and say, hey, don't antagonize her like that. So it was really interesting also that the PE teacher ends up dying later on because of how supportive she was of Carrie. No, it just really, because I knew people like that in high school that were very timid and didn't talk to a lot of people, but I would never do anything like that. So it was like really shocking to read something like that. And also the mother is so overbearing and to like force her power on Carrie, and her locking her in the closet and then reading about Carrie like that she has like defecated herself before because of how long her mother had kept her in the closet was really disturbing to me, and really it just grossed me out and made me think like I'm so lucky that I don't have a mother like that. And so yeah, I just found it really interesting, and a lot of stuff happens that is like crazy, and I hated Chris. I freaking hated Chris so much, and yeah, I'm glad that she ended up dying. So, because it was like the whole reason Carrie is even like killing all these people is because you had to pour pig's blood on her head. So yeah, I felt sorry for Carrie, but I mean, she did murder like over 400 people in a town just because of this one incident. Stephen King only talked about 2 incidents that happened to Carrie, the like shower scene and then the prom, and so it was like, you don't need to go kill 400 people, Carrie. Like, I mean, I understand if you want to kill Chris, I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but it was like, all these innocent people are dying. And then something that's not discussed in the movies is the mother always dies by multiple stab wounds from Carrie, but in the book, Carrie's imagining her mother's heart stop beating. So I thought that was a much more poetic way of killing your mother. I mean, it sounds creepy, but it's like, I think it was symbolism for like how Carrie felt that her mother felt towards her daughter. Like, does that make sense? I mean, like, she was using the heart as a symbol of, she still loved her mother, but it was time to let her go and not be oppressed by her anymore. So I found that really poetic and really interesting. My gosh. So sorry about that. Yeah, so I don't know, I just really, really loved the book. It kept going and going in a good way. Like, I was never bored, which is really hard because I like to finish books as quick as possible, because it's like, why would I want to wait? I want to know what happens. So yeah, I really loved it, and I gave it 5 out of 5 on Goodreads, like I said, and so hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and if you want me to do more book reviews, I'd be glad to, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.